In this beaker on the left, we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then we're going to add to the beaker on the right 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. And these are going to go ahead and be put into oil. So if you notice, there's equal amounts of oil, and there's equal amounts of solute that we put into these beakers. And I'm just mixing it around to make sure that I am distributing as much possible surface area to the oil as possible to give the salt. And I'll do the same thing to the sugar to make sure I give it a chance to go ahead and dissolve. And what you're going to do is you're going to observe and see if that salt, which is an ionic compound, versus that sugar, which is held together as a covalent compound, is going to ever dissolve in that oil. So no matter how much mixing, no matter how much time, if you notice, it's not really making a dent in the amount of salt or the amount of sugar that we had originally put into the beaker of oil. So even if I pick them up, you can actually still see the sugar is present at the bottom, did not dissolve, and the salt is still present at the bottom of the beaker. It too did not dissolve. Now, if we switch out the activity, and now we've got beakers of water, and we repeat the same thing, 1/4 tablespoon of salt in one and 1/4 tablespoon of sugar in the other. And again, we mix just to make sure that we're exposing enough surface area of the salt and the sugar to the water. We can wait and see if the results change. Again, keep in mind that salt is an ionic compound and sugar is a covalent compound. So if I go ahead and pick this up, you can see that all the salt is now dissolved and all the sugar is dissolved.